When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious
Hadouken!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Joystick Cinema. I'm Steven.
I'm Aaron.
And let's get right into that movie news. Starting off with the review corner of Thor Ragnarok. Please take it away, Aaron.
All right. So this one's going to be kind of short, just because I don't want to give away spoilers. I lost my words. Oh, Thor Ragnarok. It is, in essence, it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I liked it.
Thank you for the review corner.
All right. Moving on. Next thing. No. Anyways, it's pretty good. You know, for most of the Marvel films, most of the side Marvel films, besides Captain America, none of them have really made me ever be like, yeah, I'd go back and watch that again. The only ones that ever maybe did that were Iron Man. So when Hulk and Thor and everything, they were okay. But Thor especially was on the lower side. Thor 1 being his introduction to everything was fine for when it came out. But as it progressed, it lost its luster very quickly. And Thor 2, I don't even remember Thor 2, to be honest.
That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it was. But Thor Ragnarok was kind of that essence where you're like, oh man, it's just another Marvel movie building up to the big one. You know, it's just, it doesn't matter. But the guy who directed, oh man, who's the director? There's one of the characters in the movie, the Rockman, Korg, I think he's called.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the director of the film. And he is hilarious. Because this movie is written in a way that they've realized that being serious and trying to be funny as well doesn't work. So they basically went, alright, we're just going to be really funny and like mildly serious at parts. And it works really well. You'll find yourself laughing more than any other Marvel movie you've ever watched. Especially considering that Loki and Hulk get reunited after what happened in the first Avengers film, when you have Thor, as it starts, you know, you're going through the motions, of course, of Thor is stranded on a different planet. Yeah, he's away from Asgard for some time now, and this has been after Civil War, when everybody decides to just leave and do their own thing. So you don't see any of the other Marvel cast. Of course, you have your Stan Lee cameo, because you can't have a Marvel movie without a Stan Lee cameo. Except he took a comedic twist with it this time, as it makes no sense whatsoever that he's there. So it's pretty good. But that's besides the point. This movie is different. I'll say it's different in the way that I enjoyed watching a Thor movie, which never happens because, one, Thor is a very hard character to write interestingly, because again, he's a Superman-esque character where he's got a lot of power, and you know, most of his enemies usually fall to his knees by the end of the fight. But it makes it interesting in the sense that now he has to learn how to live, if you saw the trailers, without Mjolnir, because Mjolnir gets broken by the main villain. And small spoiler, it doesn't come back. I don't think that's really, it doesn't come back. But anybody could have guessed that, really. He does not get his hammer back, which is a huge thing, because now Thor is just Thor. He's Odin's son.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the hammer, and he has to learn to live with that in a way that, how do I progress as a person without the hammer that's carried me through so many things?
And also, how's that gonna go into Infinity War?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
how is he gonna fight Thanos without his hammer? But if anybody knows Marvel, they're gonna find a way to, you know, fix that thing too. So, but you know, to wrap things up, if you like watching a funny movie that has a lot of good action and a lot of good world building in terms of, you know, character, Asgard itself, the characters, Loki gets character building, Hulk gets character building, mainly because, you know, Hulk has been Hulk for quite some time now. He's been Hulk for like the past 2 years since the events happened, and you get to see, as it progresses, like how Hulk's relationship with Bruce Banner, how there's this inner turmoil that you really never got a sense for before, unless you watch like the old Hulk movies, which never really captured it as well as these do.
Anything else?
So I just say overall, it's a good watch. You know, I thought that it was just going to be another passerby, but I'd go back and watch it again. I thought it was hilarious. So if you're ready to laugh and you're ready to feel emotion every now and then, I'd definitely say go give it a watch. But get ready for that slow-mo, though, because you always have to have your slow motion in these movies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at Wonder Woman. That's so much slow motion. But
Also,
it's cool.
They have this habit of playing the same song twice. I don't know what it was, but that's like the main theme of the Thor movie. That's what people are going to end up calling it now, because they play the song at the beginning with like, oh yeah, he's fighting him and everything. I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm pretty sure I heard it in another Marvel movie before, but whatever. And then they play it at the end again, and I'm like, okay, this is not his theme song. This is just, they're just running with it right now because I guess it's his theme song.
But overall, it'll be, sounds like a good watch. I mean, I probably have to still
I know you don't want to watch it, but that you know what? As far as it goes, you don't really have to go to the theaters to watch it. You could watch it any time, and you'd still find it like however you would. That wraps up my review corner.
And just some quick movie news before we move on to Creator of the Week and Video of the Week.
Yep.
Something that came out last week. If you know him, you love him. Zachary Levi from Chuck and from Tangled is going to be playing Shazam, not the kid, the actual
Shazam, Captain Marvel.
And Billy Batson is going to be played by Andy Mack Asher. I have no idea who he is.
Andy Mack Asher. If I remember correctly, he's a child actor. I've never heard of him before, really.
Would this be his
maybe his
first debut?
Let me see. What has he starred in before?
That is not him.
That's not. This is him. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Let me see that.
This is him. This is what he looks like. You can't see this because we're on radio, but
I have no idea who.
I'm pretty sure he starred in something before. There's no way they give him such an important role otherwise. But yeah, so obviously the more important out of the two being Zachary Levi playing Shazam, and personally, I'm excited because I love Zachary Levi. I loved his performance in Tangled, and I love his performance in
Chuck.
Yeah, and it also he has a face for it, especially considering the fact that if they just buff him up a bit and shave that beard, he could definitely play the part well. So I'm looking forward to it. But now the next question is The Rock really going to be playing Black Adam? Because if that's the case, then I don't know.
No.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Exactly. And next, just a little heads up. This Friday, we talked about last week. And was it last week?
No, it was the week. Yeah, but the week before.
Murder on the Orient Express. The murder mystery is coming out this Friday. Actually, it's premiering Thursday at 12, but it's going to be open to everybody Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. May have a review corner. I don't know if I'm going to go see it this week, but I
probably won't see it this week. Maybe next week, but this was one we were looking forward to. Murder mystery-ish on a train. Two of my favorite things: mysteries and trains.
But now for the main. I don't know what I was going to say. So the thing that you've been waiting for.
The last part of the
show. Creator of the Week and Video of the Week.
Yes.
And last week, I wanted to do this, but somebody interrupted me and changed my answer. So I'm going to come out and say it. If you haven't heard them, they are a Streamy awarded show of the year. Sugar Pine 7. They literally started 7 months ago, and they won Show of the Year on YouTube. And I have to give it to them. They are an amazing group of people. They make me laugh every single time they come on screen. Basically what they do is they have this thing called Alternative Lifestyle, which is a vlog-esque video through certain people, the certain person, Steven Subtick's point of view. But also all the characters have character arcs, and they all have basic character build-up throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
And
wait, did you say what they were called?
What? Sugar Pine 7?
Yeah.
I
don't think you said. Oh.
I didn't say their names.
Oh.
But anyway, they make vlogs fun to watch, and seeing as how Jake Paul and all of them.
It's really rare to find good vloggers.
Exactly, and they don't call it a vlog; they call it Alternative Lifestyle. Nope. It's a scripted but also improvised show, and they also came out on on Halloween they finally produced a fully what's it called?
Fully produced
and invested in this short film called The Woods. And if you could go see it, it's on YouTube right now for everyone. At Sugar Pine 7.
Man, let me catch that real quick.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's on there, and you guys should go check them out. They're gonna be done with their second season by December. So start binging all their stuff because there's almost over 100 episodes. So.
Oh wow. I didn't even know they were along that far, but yeah, I can attest. Sugar Pine 7, they're fantastic. They're really funny. They're really awkward too. So they really capture that whole thing of, what it's like to be, I guess, a millennial. Yeah, they're pretty funny. I like watching them. Their content. It's good to watch whenever you're feeling down. Yeah, I know it makes me laugh when I'm like blue, but. Yeah, that's our creator of the week.
That's our creator of the week, and for video of the week, go ahead, my friend.
So this was the big one this week. Everybody knows Overwatch. Everybody knows those little animated shorts that they always come out with. They're all so great, They're all animated super well, and they're all done with such care that makes me think that the game is almost good. No, I'm kidding. But of course, I love these animated shorts, and I always look forward to them. And this one was about Reinhardt this time around.
Yes.
It's called Honor and Glory. It just came out this past week. It was fantastic, and it talks about Reinhardt's history as a quote unquote Reinhardt.
Yeah.
And he used to be. It's a German special forces agent. They fought for honor and glory, and it talks about his old friend that died in battle with him during this whole story, and it's really emotional. It's really good. It's that classic story of young hotshot versus old
mentor,
old wise mentor. And even though I've seen it 1,000 times before, it still hooked me in. I didn't even mean to watch it. I clicked on it. I was like, yeah, I'll probably get halfway through it and then get bored. But I watched the whole thing and I was like, that's pretty good.
And also something that I noticed, I don't know if you noticed. The girl who he was talking about the past, I believe that is Torbjorn's daughter.
Really?
Because she has the same exact tattoo as him. It has the gears on her arm.
Does Torbjorn know him, Reinhardt, personally?
Probably. I mean, he's Swedish, and he's German.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. I think they're pretty close.
All right. So that's pretty interesting. She was trying to dissuade him from going back to Overwatch.
Yeah.
She was like, they don't owe you anything. And then I thought it was pretty funny that while she's talking to him and everything, he's just like...
Just looking off to the space.
Just looking off in the distance, and he has a sudden flashback all of a sudden of all the events. And then afterwards, I guess the entire time the story was going on, he was walking to the chamber where his friend passed away. And I guess the entire time, she's just like, what are you doing? And when he gets there, he's like, I owe it to them. He's like, owe it to who? Who are you talking about? Oh, it was pretty great.
Yeah.
It makes me want an Overwatch TV show. It really does.
Or even a movie.
A movie. Even a movie I'd be satisfied with. It's just done so well. So check it out. It's up there. It's probably still on trending on YouTube. You can find it quite easily.
It's at Play Overwatch. That's the name of the channel.
Yeah.
And it's called, what is it called?
Honor and Glory.
And that will conclude our show. Thank you for watching. Always remember to go to our Twitter page at Joystick Cinema. Please just DM us and tell us some news because we're running out of ideas.
We're running out. Next week we'll have a special guest on to talk more about movies. He's very knowledgeable about them. Look forward to it.
Look forward to that. And that will conclude our show. I've been Steven.
I've been Aaron.
And thank you for watching Joystick Cinemas. Please check in next week, 12 o'clock Wednesday.